What's up, everybody? This is 10 Rules All, and I am back again today with another video. This time I'm playing some Battlefield 1, specifically operations on the map Suez, using one of my favorite LMGs in the game. It's a pretty good little gameplay pulled from my Twitch live stream, but I want the focus of this video to be on the details of the upcoming CTE patch for Battlefield 1. Expected in March. Hopefully we get it in February, but I'm expecting this to come out in March to go right along with the upcoming DLC. So the CTE patch is going to be addressing the progression system in Battlefield 1, which, if you ask me, is one of the most lacking aspects of this game. First of all, we are getting a CTE with Battlefield 1. CTE, in case you aren't familiar with it, it stands for Community Testing Environment. Basically, think of it as a beta version of Battlefield 1. It's always going to be in the beta stages. So its goal is to test out some things, maybe some new ideas or concepts. An example of that would be this new progression system. And they kind of put it out into the CTE, they test it out before they deploy it out to the general public. We had this back in Battlefield 4, and I really liked it. I thought it was really interesting. It's not something you see very often with a lot of first-person shooters anymore. So, getting to the meat of this update here, I'm going to go through some of the more pertinent facts. First of all, the ribbons are making a comeback to Battlefield. They're going to be little awards for completing tasks, nothing too huge of a task. It'll be things like playing the objective, capturing flags, dropping ammo, or healing your teammates, little things like that. If you've played a first-person shooter, specifically Battlefield, in the past, you're going to be pretty damn familiar with ribbons, which is why it's awesome that they're coming back. Very needed change. I'm excited for this one. Also, they are adding elite codices for 8 of the primary weapons. Now, I'm assuming that it will be 2 primary weapons from each class. I haven't heard anything definitively on that, but 8 weapons, 4 classes, you can do the math. And essentially what this is going to be is a mastery system. Again, very similar to what we had in Battlefield 1. And so what you're going to have to do here is get 500 kills with your weapon. However, it's going to have to be after the patch comes out. So it's more than likely not going to be retroactive. So you're going to have to, even if you've already gotten 1,000 or 10,000 kills with your favorite gun, after the patch comes out, you're going to have to get 500 more to unlock this elite codex. And in addition to unlocking the elite codex, after you get 500 kills, you'll also be given 25,000 experience points. So that's a nice chunk of XP, but my problem here is that you don't get anything else. You don't get, a new skin for your gun. You don't, get any new customization options, which I will mention more in depth later. All you get is the elite codex and 25,000 experience points. So that's a little underwhelming, but it is an improvement. And that's going to be a recurring theme here with these patch notes, and what is making me most excited for the future is that they are making changes for the better. So also, another point I want to make is that they are increasing the maximum class rank from its 10, where it sits now, up to 50, and that is 50. Now, they didn't specify if this would apply to the cavalry, or the pilot class, or the tank driver class. You can probably presume that it will, but again, not confirmed, just speculation in that regard. And here again, the reward is a little underwhelming. You'll receive something called Class Flare in your kill card for when you kill someone. So if you kill someone, they'll see something new or some kind of new accolade in your kill card after they have been killed by you. That's all you get. And if you've leveled up your class up to 10 at this point, you will know that it is not an easy task. It's not something you can do overnight. You have to get a lot of points, a lot of kills just to get up to level 10 and unlock that special weapon for each class. Now they're wanting you to go from level 11 all the way up to 50 without any kind of reward. That's a lot of work. And I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it. It kind of seems like giving you an excuse to play the game. They're just giving you reasons to come back and play some more, but they need a little bit more. Again, a little bit more reward, something to keep you going. You need the carrot in front of the donkey to keep them moving. Now, also, you know, going back to what I said about awards for doing these tasks, the customization options, I'm really hopeful that this is the beginning of something bigger, and it's not just what we see on the surface. You know, this game, it's still, what, 6 months old, if that, at this point. So there's, you know, we're still pretty early in the life cycle, so maybe we're going to be getting more, but that seems to be what I keep bringing up. I feel like a broken record here. We need more out of this game. We need more rewards. We need, you know, weapon skins, at a bare minimum, weapon skins. Or, you know, customization options for your soldier. I don't know if you've ever played Star Wars Battlefront, the most recent game in that series, but it is very similar to Battlefield. It's made by the same people for the most part. And in that game, you could customize, I believe, your character's head, the gender, the uniform that they're wearing, the armor, you know, if you're an Imperial soldier. I would like to see something similar here in Battlefield 1. Obviously, playing as a female with a time period we're in, unfortunately, that's probably never going to happen. But let me change my character a little bit. Even if, you know, say you get to class rank 50. Well, I should be able to put something on my character model to where you can tell that I am class rank 50 compared to the guy standing next to me who's class rank number 2. You know, we need to be able to differentiate that, kind of like adding an insignia to your uniform, or giving you a different kind of helmet. Anything like that would be very welcome. So, I'm not saying that it's never going to happen, I'm just saying that I would very much like it to happen, and let's see what they do with it. Something else interesting here I want to bring up to you is that they are increasing the incentive for you to actually go out and rent a server. They are making it more likely for your rented server to appear at the top of the server browser rather than the DICE or EA servers. So they want to fill up those player servers, the ones that you actually rent, which is really nice because I rented a server back in Battlefield Hardline, and it was hard to get people into it because it was just not visible. You know, if you went into the server browser, you wouldn't see ours. You would see the Battlefield servers or the EA servers, you know. So this is very cool. They're also giving you the option as an admin to kick and ban players, which that's awesome, but I have to question why it's not already in the game, but whatever, it's coming, and that'll be good. Another big thing I'm excited for, big, it's relative, but they are finally adding operations to the server browser. As it stands now, if you want to play operations, it's very much a quick match system. You don't get to pick what server you're playing on. You might even be put into a server where you're by yourself. It happened to me the other day. And it's really strange, but again, a welcome fix. It's something we really need. It's going to be pretty cool. Also, we're getting a lot of gun balance tweaks. And if you've listened to my Battlefield Rant video, which I will link in the description, it's pretty good, go check it out. I have a problem with the gun balance in this game. So they're working on it, very positive changes. The first one I want to mention to you is that the gas grenades are being nerfed. Thank the Lord, because gas grenades and grenades in general are damn near game-breaking. They gotta catch a nerf. starting with the gas grenades, they're reducing its duration from 22 to 18 seconds. Hopefully that helps, because you jump on an objective and you just get a whole storm of grenades falling on top of your head. They've got to do something about it. They're also improving the, quote, cavalry victim experience, end quote. So basically, if you are on foot and you're being attacked by someone on horseback with a saber, they could kill you from several meters away. Which, you know, isn't quite how swords work. So they're fixing that. That's more of a netcode issue, so you won't be getting slashed from several meters away. It'll be a little bit more realistic, which is awesome. And personally, they could also... I think they could also nerf the hit points of the horse. There have been multiple occasions where I have poured an entire clip of LMG bullets into that horse's behind, and that motherfucker keeps on trotting around like it's a goddamn picnic. It can't happen. That needs to change as well. I would be pretty surprised if it does, but wait and see. They're also revamping the suppression system. If you're unfamiliar with the suppression system, basically what it is that if you are getting shot at, not necessarily shot, just shot at, your vision becomes a little blurry. It gets a little harder to see. Your accuracy takes a bit of a hit because you're under fire. Well, now they are making it so that it's not so easy to do that to someone. You could usually send, just a couple of bullets in someone's general direction and you will get a suppression bonus. Now, not so easy to do that. Also, they're making it more obvious to tell if you are being suppressed. So as, for example, if you're a sniper, if you are suppressed, you may not want to take that shot. You might want to wait a couple seconds and then take your shot and make sure that it hits its mark. So that's another pretty exciting improvement here. Back to the gun balance. SMGs are getting more side-to-side recoil. Not sure how I feel about this as an SMG user, but if I'm trying to remain objective, we need it. The SMGs, specifically the Automatico Trench and the Hellriegel Factory, are getting 14% increased side-to-side recoil. They're also adding more recoil for the Bar Storm, the MG15 Storm, the Madsen Storm, and the M1909 Storm. So a lot of those Storm variants are catching a pretty sizable recoil increase. Now, the shotguns are being affected by this as well. They are generally getting tighter cones of fire, which will increase the kill range for these weapons. They are already a little bit overpowered. Just the other day, I was playing this, I was killed with a shotgun at a ridiculous range. It just made my jaw hit the floor, and I had to set my controller down. Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's going to get worse. The kill range is going to be increased on these shotguns. However, on the other end of that spectrum, with the extended variants of some of the shotguns, they are increasing the spread. So they're trying to encourage you to use those in more of a closer range. However, you've also got your longer range shotguns. So it's interesting, you're getting more of a parity here between the variants of the shotguns. Something else that's being fixed is vehicle selection. I don't know about you, but it is a very rare occurrence in which I can get a vehicle that I want at the beginning of a round. There's almost always someone that beats me to it, especially the airship. So now, with this new update, vehicle selection won't even be available until the round actually begins. They're trying to make it a little bit more fair for everyone. I believe this is geared more towards the PC players, because if you have a faster computer, your game will load quicker, and you will be able to choose your vehicle before someone that maybe doesn't have as fast of a computer as you do. So, trying to make it a little bit more fair. Again, that's always very welcome in my mind. And this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg here with this CTE update. There are tons more fixes, lots of bug fixes, lots of glitches that they're taking care of, that they're working on. there are far too many for me to list here in this video. I'll be here for an hour. If you are interested in reading them, maybe in like an itemized list, I'll put the link to the Reddit page in the description. You can go check that out yourself. Lots of interesting little tidbits in there. It is worth a read if you are a Battlefield fan, and it gives me hope for Battlefield 1. Again, if you've watched my Battlefield 1 rant video, you'll know this game has been on my shit list for a little while. And seeing some of these changes, I am very cautiously optimistic for the future. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with this next DLC pack coming in March. So, very optimistic. I'm going to be trying to get back into it. I found a few guns that I like, and I'm having some fun. So, I want to thank you all so much for watching me up to this point. If you enjoy my content, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't enjoy my content, give me a thumbs down. Leave me a comment. I welcome any and all feedback. I love the interaction with the viewers. And we can talk about whatever you want. It could be my video, it could be the weather, it could be whatever. So don't hesitate, leave me a comment. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed at this point, I'm not sure what the fuck you're waiting for. Pretty awesome content. We have fun. And also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/10rulesall. And you can watch me record these gameplays live. Hot damn, how lucky would you be? So anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I will see you next time.